Welcome to the Honorable Mentions official YouTube page. I am Shane Hagadorn, your expert analyst, as Jeff likes to call me. Just digging through some of the old stuff I have in my house, and I happened to find a shirt that didn't make a whole lot of rounds because it wasn't officially produced by Ring of Honor. It was produced by me. Back in 2011, during the Kevin Steen is fired angle that Ring of Honor ran, and I had the idea, borrowing off of Chris Hero's idea for Bobby Dempsey during the CZW angle, that Bobby would be the inside man helping the CZW guys get into the building. I cribbed that idea as I was looking for something for me to do after Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli left for the WWE right at the beginning of the Sinclair era of Ring of Honor. So, borrowing from Hero's template, I pitched the idea of myself as the inside man for Kevin Steen to be getting into all these buildings. It worked because I was essentially the guy in charge of the crew. I had my reasons, both real and angle necessary, I suppose, for siding with Kevin. And so I created the Steen is Right Twitter account. I had an entire email proposal written up about how I wanted to do this, using one of the pre-shows in New York City. I believe it would have been for the Death Before Dishonor event, to put it out there. Chris and Claude had been gone for 3 months. I needed something to do, and unfortunately it went absolutely nowhere. I distributed the shirts in secret. I was asked to kayfabe Kevin on who was really behind it, which I regret having done because I think I would have gotten farther along with my ideas if I hadn't. But when the booker asks you to do such and such a thing, I obliged. And the only time it really got featured on camera was in Louisville when Cornette distributed some to the fans in the audience. All 12 of them. I think 3 of them had the shirts. Ironically, the same weekend that proved to be my last one on the road. But the idea would have been just for me to be the inside man as a in-story explanation for how does Kevin keep getting in these buildings when we have all this security? Meh. Just little things like that that I personally like to fill in the gaps in logic, but that's just me. So yeah, that's the idea behind where the @SteenIsRight Twitter account came from, for anyone who may have been familiar with that. I did do a little payoff just to continue it for my own amusement. At Final Battle 2011, I basically spent most of the time trolling Steve Corino and El Generico and Jim Cornette and the Ring of Honor official Twitter account, which I think was run by Jeff Jones at the time. I even got banned and blocked from the Ring of Honor Twitter account because I just kept harassing it on a repeatedly, daily, hourly basis. But yeah, so that is the story of @SteenIsRight. And I think it probably is still out there somewhere. I wonder if I would ever have any use for that again.